Hello and welcome back to part 2 of Stoneshard. We have just moved our caravan into a brand new city. We've beat up some bandits, but we're in a brand new territory, the outskirts of Brynn. We don't really know much of what's going on in this town. We've got a bunch of grain we have to sell. And I guess our guy probably has got some quests for us. If we can find him. There's points of interest all over the place. He is actually in the city to the south. The stables are on the outskirts, so we might as well go in and do the jobs that we have. Arrive in the city of Brynn. Ah. Haha. I don't remember letting you through here before, and a woman mercenary's a rare, memorable sight. What's your name? I am Arna. With that out of the way, I have another question. Can you read? Just barely. No, yeah, I can read. I'm a noble, aren't I? Take this leaflet. It is everything you need to know. Esteemed guests of the city, welcome to Brynn. Whether you've been here before or it's your first visit, you should know that our gates are always open for hard-working craftsmen, honest merchants, and those who wish to fight for our cause. As always, all manner of goods can be purchased at Mint Square and in the docks. Anyone trained in a craft will find a job and a roof over their head in the guild quarter. The Vanguard is currently recruiting in the old towers. If you could handle a weapon, they'll be happy to have you. Glory to the Grand Magistrate, a pledge of peace and prosperity. Well, that's great. Many fugitives, deserters, debtors, murderers, and other deplorables. If you've experience with a ranged weapon and know how to use a spear, you can get filthy rich by hunting down trash. Recently had a chat with a former merchant or a sailor. He had no luck at all. Why come such a long way to become a bounty hunter? What's this guy? A bookstore? Oh, it's a printing press. What are you selling? Food. This is the trading house of the Azure Thread. Whoa. Are these vampires? Or are they elves? Yada, 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 yada. What are you selling? Figs. Ginger root. Elven citrus. Okay, so these are elves. Porcelain vase, wine, elfin mud, ruby beads. You'll buy these sacks of grain for more than they're worth. I'm going to sell that to you. I'm desperate to get that out of my inventory. It's so much space. So print it on the fancy paper, right? David, hello. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the agency. This must be the square, Mint Square. The gates of Brynn are open to anyone who can work, fight, or trade. Acts of hostility towards outlanders will not be tolerated. Oh, a fancy longsword. I mean, it's crude, but it's better than what we have. It's 900 bucks though. A cone helmet. This would be kind of nice. Recruit boots. Brass ring. This guy's got ether inhalers, so this is, you can use these to heal yourself, to get rid of pain. Pieces of cloth. All right, well, that's good to know. This guy's a merchant, like a alchemy merchant. You are cheese and milk. These are the town guard, I guess. Where are the docks? Okay, this city is like 4 locations. It's It's a huge city. So I am just going to do a little circumnavigate here. This must be the inn. The Golden Grain Inn. Did the alchemy guy sell a knife set? Gonna have to take a look. Tell me about your tavern. The best the city can offer. A deal is not a deal unless you shake on it in the golden grain. Does anyone actually say that? Well, it's the first time I'm hearing it. All right. You just got food. You do have a recipe. A Gibeon roast with figs. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm going to buy that. Oh, it's nighttime. Arnzen Yinalat. And I guess this must be the church. It looks like a church. What's up, God guy? Blah, 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 blah. I mean, what is this blessing? Sacred damage, unholy resistance, crit avoidance, and experience gain. No, that's pretty good. Borg, Happy New Year. Happy. I hope it's been blessed with good times. The old towers of Brynn. No place for a vagrant like you. All right, nobody in this part's gonna like me, I think. This is where all the rich people must live. Welcome to the armory. I'm a quartermaster for the Vanguard. My name is Brynn. I take it you're a mercenary. Are you trying your luck with the Vanguard? I got more things on my plate right now. Do you handle contracts? Either you serve in the Vanguard or you look for work elsewhere. It's to make out-of-town mercenaries redundant. The villages are a different story, though. Here's a leaflet with our details. Decent gear is hard to come by. The Vanguard is first in line to receive it. The war is right around the corner. He might have surplus pieces. Recruit boots. Oh man, these were much cheaper in town. Oh, a map of the outskirts. Let's buy that. Repair kits, leather van braces, light gloves, dirks and axes. Nothing we really need. This map is going to be super useful, though. Feeling the burn. The Watchtower Tavern. Busy doing stuff. All I heard was welcome Borg. There's no place for a vagrant like you. Can I ask you an Age of Wonders question? Yes, absolutely. I've been binging your YouTube content. Yes, David, go right ahead, my dude. I'm always happy to. Always happy to answer Age of Wonders stuff. What's the story behind the name? The Watchtower is just a nickname. Old Towers is a respectable quarter. Lots of merchants and nobles. With the armory in the castle, most of the city guards are stationed nearby. They're always hungry and thirsty. Gotcha. That makes sense. So we've got that fancy golden grain, and then we've got the Watchtower, which is a bit more of a working man's spot. Fat Yan's grocery store. Well, we are hungry. You don't look like a servant. A rare guest to my establishment. Most mercs prefer stuffing their bellies in the tavern. I'm a master chef. I only trade in quality food. No trash meat or rotten vegetables. You can get just about anything. If you have gold and want to sample the delicacies, I can arrange that as well. You won't actually sell me anything? Is it because it's like too late at night, maybe? I didn't deny calling Borg a vagrant. No, this is true. Busy doing stuff. Game crashes for you, so you had to refund it, which I've been wondering is why you don't always click tier 2 or tier 3 city upgrades when it becomes available. Especially tier 3 city seems to offer so much scaling. What's the logic of staying lower tier and taking lower tier buildings? It kind of depends on what you need in any given moment. So if I don't have the economy to support tier 2 units or tier 3 units, I won't upgrade the city. Really, the main reason I see to upgrade a city is so you can get access to the next tier of units in the game. But if you're just trying to build that city up, you're often better off just building the smaller things that give you, say, 10 gold, 10 food, 10 whatever, and stacking those before you upgrade the city. The city upgrades are very expensive. So making sure that you have sort of other things in place first often is better. If you're having problems with the game crashing a lot as well, a potential thing is locking the FPS. I know for me, the game goes kind of crazy if you don't lock the FPS and uses like 100% GPU resources. Gotta afford it. Got it. Yeah, basically. It's all about trying to balance the economy. So in the game, I always try to keep 100 gold and 100 mana per turn. That's kind of like the base place I like being at. And then I'll try not to build units that put me into a deficit under that, unless I know I'm fixing it some other way. Mercenary, there's enough breaking your back for the dead king and his hooer having to put up with some snooty noble's ridicule. That's enough stooping down to mugging and banditry. You deserve better. If you're not averse to honest work, a fair and regular wage, eating and drinking your fill, or getting your hands on quality equipment, don't miss your chance and join the Vanguard. Become a part of the Vanguard yourself and show this leaflet to your brother in arms. Well, we'll think about it. Certainly ain't no rush. I am hungry, so why don't we eat this peasant soup we made? Hi, Mona. Yes, you are a big kitty cat. That's right. The Close Harbor Tavern. I love that there's a tavern in every spot. Varin, you're finally here. Was beginning to think you got lost. Gwendol's house isn't far. Follow me and don't fall behind. All right. Drink a little water from the well. A brothel. Ooh. That's, I guess, a bathhouse. That looks like a barber. So the great alchemist lives in a hovel. Gwendol is an eccentric character. There's no denying it. His previous dwelling was a mansion in the old towers. Constantly complaining about his meddling neighbors. They wouldn't keep noses out of his affairs. He sold his lavish house and used the money to purchase this shack from a gang of smugglers. There's so much going on at the docks that he barely draws any attention. Didn't take the boards off the windows. They wore prying eyes. Something's wrong. Door isn't locked. All the better. Not feeling the burn anymore. Yep. Don't be like me. Rush higher tiers. Lose the city. Yeah, that's also part of it. Heard something about the FPS lock. Didn't understand most of it, but apparently unlocked FPS can cause a runaway on the GPU. Yeah, pretty much it just tries to use as many resources as it can. There's a lot of games that suffer from this, especially big strategy games. So if you have an NVIDIA card, for example, you can just open up the NVIDIA control panel, and then you can say this very specific application, lock the frames to 60 FPS or less. You know, if it's a turn-based strategy game, you generally don't really even need 60 FPS. So I feel like taverns are half the reason cities even exist. Yes. Recent reviews are mixed for this game. I do not know. No, I've been hearing mostly good things about the newest updates. So hope I don't get killed in here. Someone did a number on this place. I don't think Gwendol is home. It's possible he ran off as his own accord or had someone to help him with it. Let's look around. A journal. Spirits, flasks. I mean, I'll take your booze. Way too risky. I'm afraid there's no other choice. I need to act before it's too late. I'll deal with Varen later. For now, the most important thing is finding the item he was sent to retrieve. I don't know that we need any flasks. The flasks are empty apart from moldy spots. There's no evidence of them being used in experiments. I guess that journal was probably it, hey? I can't use the search option. It's been a while since anybody used it. Dude, there's nothing else here. The mystery deepens. You can fill empty flasks, yeah. Look for clues. I would argue that journal was a pretty good clue. Can't click that anymore. Dude, that's it. I've got it here. Inspect traps. Yeah, for whatever reason, I can't use that ability right now. Is the world partly procedurally generated or handmade? I feel like it is handmade. Or I feel like, sorry, it's partially procedural. Because you discover these maps, but I think some, probably like major locations are always in the same spot, and maybe the points of interests change. But I genuinely am not certain. No. Rather difficult, rather unforgiving. Some people don't like that and claim it's too hard. Then there's more valid criticisms like slow traveling, slow update speed. Yeah, I think those are fair. I don't know. I'm of the opinion that it's a well-made game, so I don't mind it being slow updates. But I also play games like Project Zomboid, so I could definitely see people complaining about the difficulty. Okay, I can't even leave. That looks like it would be a secret door, but check the middle table, something tiny. Ah, there's a book. Thank you. A deal with Varen. I can't think of anything that could have provoked him. We had arguments to speak of. Didn't ask unnecessary questions. I have a bad feeling about it. He isn't stupid. He wouldn't leave anything important in plain sight. The shack doesn't look lived in. Forget about a bed. There isn't even a bench to sleep on. There's a hidden stash or passageway here somewhere. Focus the other room. Might still find something of interest. The notes were indecipherable. I hate if you have an option to highlight things. Just show us the highlighted thing. There we go. The stench and no sign of Gwynnel. There must be some clues. Let's get to work. Reeks of death. There was a bloody body lying here not too long ago. We're gonna throw out all these flasks. Pick up that torn journal. There are no pages to read. Journal page 2 and 3. Was the price I paid too high? Perhaps. Was there any other way? I don't think so. Everything unfolds according to destiny. I am to endure every hardship thrown at me without flinching. I must never forget that the reward waiting for us at the end will far outweigh the price of misery. Each day is harder than the last. I'm running out of supplies, and I don't remember the last time I had a good night's sleep. I fear the sight of my reflection. If nothing changes, I have a few months left at best. Gwynel's elixir. Can get a dead man back on his feet. Morian. Journal page number 4, and an hourglass. Possibly in Maine. There must be at least some records of it in the Academy's library. After all, if not there, then where? It won't hurt to go through every archive I can get my hands on. The cathedral, the university, some of the abbeys are still intact. Candlestick, a bowl. I don't think we need another bowl. The smell is unmistakable. Something about his elixir. He goes through the pages. This is much less complicated than I expected. Much more complicated than I expected. That's Gwynnel for you. I've known him for a decade, yet he never fails to surprise me. Is he sick or something? He certainly didn't look healthy the last time I saw him. That's what you get for slaving over an alchemy table. What do you make of all this? The upper floor is trashed. The lab is intact. We weren't the only ones who wanted to question him. I packed everything of value and left before they got his hands on him. No evidence of a struggle. Possible he's hiding somewhere in the city, or he could have gone to Maine. The journal mentioned the Academy archives. He's likely gathering information about Stoneshards. After all, before I went through the thrice cursed Abbey, we spent days scouring through the libraries. The Abbey. While I was making my way out of the cell, I stumbled upon archives and a few closed doors. The monks had the Stoneshard in their possession for many years. If that's the case, it's in our best interest to get there first. I want to make sense of what's going on before we find him. As for tracking him down, I will make inquiries. We have a cart and horses. What we don't have is the slightest idea of what to do next. I have to reach out to some of my old contracts. Perhaps someone saw him. While this figures itself out, I'm going to set up a temporary camp. You'll be able to find me out there. Great. Perfect. Excellent. Attack the bookcases. Books are dangerous. Was going to give this game another look for the update. Much different now. I mean, it has this caravan system that I think we've maybe just unlocked. It's introduced a few more things. The world has gotten a lot bigger. You know, we might as well. It's the middle of the night. We might as well sleep. Kind of feel like we have a free bed here. Oh, we can't use it. I like that we know where a free bed is in town, but we can't use it because they want us to go to the tavern. You see anything unusual in that house? Yeah. Folks call me Zadok. Pleased to make your acquaintance. That's no common house. Strange, hellish things keep happening there night after night. The color shines through the boards. Out of this world. Bluish, green, purple. Sometimes I see shadows moving. They think they're invisible, but Zadok sees many things. Noises, crying. No idea who lives there. It's been a month and I haven't seen anyone step out the door. It's way too quiet this week. He begins to kneel over, crashing down on the ground, concluding the conversation with a resounding snore. He is out cold. Barbershop. Bathhouse. What's going on in the old brothel? Oh, I can't go into any of these houses? I can't go into a brothel at night? That seems a little bit backwards. Sleeping is saving, yeah. Autosave after a quest was completed also. Yes, yes. Can lead to quite a bit of lost time if a mission takes long and you die. It's not optimal. That hasn't bothered me much. I mean, there's all these options now, I think, with the caravan and moving around. That probably makes it a little bit better. Like, on top of that, you can make bedrolls. Jewelry shop. Leatherworking workshop. New guild. Three Pots Tavern. There literally is a tavern in every part of town. Can I sleep at every tavern is another question. Why is it called the Three Pots? On the tavern's opening day, there was such a grand brawl that of all the crockery in the main hall, only 3 pots remained intact. Wasn't around for it. We purchased this tavern only a few years ago. My husband passed. It's me and my daughter. The guild quarter may be short-tempered, but I know how to handle a rowdy drunk better than my late husband. Yeah, let's stay here the night. Seems like a good spot. We'll get a little rest in. And we're on our way. We're hungry. We got to find some stuff. David, thank you so much. That's so far very, very kind of you. Dropping the 10 gift subs to Nervaz, to Goo, to Body Bay Dune, to Delphosaurus, Civil War Dude, Big Boy, Big Ol' Boy, Infinite Trek, Big Ol' Baden, Lee, and Fox. I really got to set up a gift sub thing at some point. Brothel or unsub? Listen, I tried to get in there. We'll just get a little We Are Number One for a minute while we run around town. This is leatherworking. Wow. Okay, so this place is all huge guilds. I kind of want to check out the jewelry store. Every craftsman in the guild was rounded up to form the United New Guild. None of us were willing to put in. I just want to shop, old man. First message in every channel, brothel or unsub. Such kindness, right? So nice. Got the hype train. We got everything going. They saw how short Agent's sword was and locked the brothel door. Ouch. Feels bad, man. We could buy a ring. Bleed resistance, max health. For $100. I don't know that we necessarily need it. David, thank you so much, dude. I much appreciate that. Townsfolk are wondering why this lady mercenary is emitting music. My word, she keeps saying she's number one. There's a Caravan stash tab allowing you to sell from there now. Oh, cool. I guess I have to go to the Caravan to throw things in there as well. Caravan has to be close to the town you're in. Oh, that's rules. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we need any of this jewelry. I would like to check out... I assume there has to be a blacksmith in here. There's a leather worker. There's a carpentry guild. Here he is. Blacksmithing workshop. You must be my man. You're the only one here who doesn't look busy. I wanted to compliment your immaculately stylish chaperone. Your blunt flattery has an amazing effect. The bailiff appears to be rather pleased. I may not be as young as I used to be, but I haven't lost my taste in fashion. To be fair, the talent runs in the family. My name is Gilles Vir Evet. By highest order of the league, I'm bailiff at the blacksmithing workshop. I spend my days bickering with all kinds of oafs, so I'm way too used to speaking in a manner they can understand. I'm trying to find a skillful armorer or weaponsmith. My job is to make sure every shipment is delivered on time and the army gets what it gets. We're not selling, as you may have guessed. Everything around here exists solely to support the war effort. Don't even bother. We have everything we need. Wow, really? I can't buy from the blacksmiths? We can help him with repairs as long as we pay him. Oh no, they'll help us with repairs. That gemstone. I tell you what, that gemstone will go sell to the jeweler. Yeah, and I'm not allowed to enter the new guild. So all the guilds are working together to supply the army right now. Seems to be how it is. Like the content, really like the art forgery combo you had a while ago. Oh yeah, man, that's my master's is in art forgery. So I can talk people's ears off about that. Good balance of chat and playing. Yeah, I try to. I try to keep it a little mix and match. The bank? I didn't know there was a bank. You're behind a desk? Chacal, thank you so much for the sub to Mac. Oh, you got me this cool duck. Okay, if he doesn't brothel, you can unsub. Listen, we'll go to the brothel. What does the bank offer? This is not your first time in Brynn. We can offer your most prized possessions a place in our vault. We also offer bills of exchange. Rather convenient alternative to lug around in a heavy coin purse. We offer favorable exchange rate for foreign coins. The same way goes for full weight Eldorian crowns of the old mint. Oh, we have a couple of those. 24 crowns in return. Deal. Aren't you supposed to pay interest on the deposit? We're here to protect your wealth, not multiply it for you. Yes, I suppose that's fair. Well, it's nice that there's a bank. Shame they're not really helping people all that much, but... I got a lot of junk on me. Milk and cheese, herbs, meat, vegetables. I gotta buy some food, so I probably just want to go to an inn. Honestly. Bread, roast figs, meat omelet. God, we haven't had meat in days. Oh, nice. We get a free plate. I like that we can sell it back to him. Art forgery master turns into a streamer. I mean, you know, got to do something with your free time. Old banks charged you to store your money. Oh, wow. I do wish there was a bit of a map for India. Like, I don't know where a real blacksmith is here. Or if there even is one. It feels like there must be. We haven't gone up here. All right, this is obviously like the elf quarter. Potions of stone skin. Vegetables, printing press. Dude, I just want to find a blacksmith. Is that the blacksmith down here? No, that's the bank. I mean, we got these, like, smithies. Hey, so you're a leatherworking workshop. Woodworking, blacksmiths. But none of these guys will actually sell me anything. Alright, well, we'll go to the brothel then. Doesn't seem like a sustainable business model, giving away plates with every dish. I mean, I guess if you buy them back for 0 money, maybe. Crafting guilds, I believe, open for business in Brynn sometime after the quest progression. Nah, it would make sense. The brothel is still locked. All of these stores are. I'm sorry, man. I tried. Alchemical Emporium of Curious Goods. Do you know Gwinnell? Hasn't been here in a month. Yeah, we have an old score to settle. He ran off. I doubt you'll ever catch up to him. The only thing I've noticed is the ear of gloom. I don't remember him ever smiling or saying a kind word. Buy small stuff. How's business? After Maine fell, I've been getting more customers than usual. A lot of mages decided to flee the city. All right, what do you got here? Okay, so you sell all the magic items, I guess. Ghoul hearts. An ornate girdle. Antitoxin. Yeah. I don't know that I'm much of a man of science here. Break in right in front of the guards. What could go wrong? I mean, probably quite a few things. Have you seen how it went the last time we fought guards? We were murdered quite quickly. So I guess it's really only like the Vanguard who will sell us anything. There was a guy actually in Mint Square who did have a longsword. All right. So I'm good. We can get the hell out of this town. We can get on with our adventures. I think we've spent enough time here. I'm gonna talk to this vendor. What are you selling? Cervelier. Small, light, and importantly, cheap helmet worn by guards and militia. $500 gold. I'm gonna buy this. Now at least we have a hat. We can sell this map. Sell this flask. Most of this stuff is junk, but I guess we can put it inside the caravan. Enchants an item, applying a single random bonus. We have this like unique breastplate. We could enchant it. I feel like we're probably not going to get any better armor than that for a long time, so. Oh, we can't enchant it. Should we enchant this hat we just bought then? Why not? Bleed resistance +8. Sure. I need water, which I guess, you know what, we have a... a flask we could just drink of. We have all these books. All these papers. Can I sell them to you? I might come across a book or two where you'd be interested in buying them. There's a merchant in Manshire known by Gurlet. Whenever he acquires a folio in good condition, I try to offer him a good price for it. I'm willing to buy valuable books. Armored Combat Treaties 2. Oh, I didn't realize this. So the skills... Reach the corresponding treaties to unlock this ability. Reach level 10 or invest at least 4 more points into the following attributes. So there's a couple of different ways to learn skills. All right, where is our caravan camp? Over here. I feel like we certainly learned a lot in town. Yeah, I guess if you just have enough money, you can research stuff to learn it. Lucky loot thing might change your build. Yeah, I mean, we found a book for two-handed maces. And we're currently two-handed swords. But depending on how leveling up goes, we might want to do both. Caravan camp. Talk about good timing. I'm almost done preparing the caravan. As far as caravans goes, ours is a laughing stock. There's a lot we can improve on. I set up a sleeping spot, found a couple of chests to store our belongings. The only thing left is to raise the flagpole. Lend me a hand. I can do as much, not sure where to begin. Foldable flagpole, caravan banner. I already found a suitable spot, just need you to put the flagpole together. Make sure you check my notes before you begin. I know what happens when you try to improvise. Stick to the diagram. I had to put together a list of some stuff we could use, where to place it all on the table. Go ahead and see for yourself. Okay, examine the schematics on the table. I'd really like to just go and put all these papers away. I don't know that I need this bloodletting lancet. Suppose we can just keep the rest for right now. Do all birds fly away from spells now? Oh, that I have no idea. Wow, we can't catch a bird or a fox. All we have is a sword. So we're battle sisters. Time to salute the flag. I think you're the person that made me decide to get back into War Tales. And now it's one of my favorite games. Are you going to play it again since the new DLC came out? I have debated it. It's just that we have a very busy January and February. So my problem with War Tales is that it's extremely slow for a game. And like the last time we played it for something like 30 days. But it was really good because there wasn't any games that was coming out during that period. But now there's a lot on the plate right now. So crossbowmen are really powerful. Could see that. Adds a fire pit, allowing you to roast basic ingredients. A straw bed capable of granting vigor. A hitching post. An old cart. Worn chests. Caravan banner. Ba, 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 ba. Nice. Now we have a flag. A new beginning. Why is the banner white? It's the only banner I could find. If you get your hands on another one, feel free to raise it instead. Did you see the rest of the schematics? I didn't actually, no. Where are we supposed to get all this stuff? Some can be bought, some are lying around. If you happen to find or buy anything, let me know and we can put it in the camp. There are pressing matters. We have a rare moment of freedom. Use it to earn more gold and prepare for the road ahead. I have a proposition in mind. During my abbey escape, I stumbled upon a corpse of a hapless mercenary with an old contract. 1,000 crowns to anyone who'd rid the unholy scum inhabiting the place. The unholy scum is dealt with, and I'm here to share the tale. We should try our luck and claim the reward. It's not a fresh contract, but it's a good idea to visit Manshire either way. Sure, man. Oh, cool. That's like halfway. Man, we literally passed through Manshire to get here. Why don't we just stop en route? Oh, man, you did not think this through. We need a toolbox. We need nails, a huge cauldron, lardles and chunks, an alchemical apparatus, altars, candles, an altar bell, canvas rolls, rope, spools of thread and straw dummies, reins, nails, and horseshoes, wheels, oils, and hammers, sturdy chest rope and nails, a cage with a pigeon, sacks of grains and a bucket, and a pile of letters. Okay. Finding Gwendol won't be easy. The scoundrel has a knack for laying low. We'll need more people if we hope to succeed. Before the Abbey, there were 6 of us, and that wasn't enough to handle everything. 2 people won't cut it. Figure out what kind of expertise we require the most. Can't afford getting too crowded. We'll meet the same fate as my old caravan. 2 or 3 helpers will suffice. Since you're responsible for all things martial, all major risks are yours. You're the one who gets to decide. A craftsman, a ranger, and a quartermaster. I'm going to get a ranger because we have no way to hunt meat. He's familiar with every corner of Aldor and is a top-notch hunter. We won't go hungry. The roads are dangerous. A good scout makes the difference. Where is he now? We got to find a new wagon first. 1,000 crowns. All right. Okay. Bounty of 1,000 crowns to every man. Take on the task of descending into the Abbey of Holy Retribution. Return back safe and sound with proof of their deed no later than in 20 days from the 7th of Bloom. I mean, I have no idea what day it is. Oh, nice. There's a water barrel here. I don't have a cooking pot. Okay. So I guess let's just, how do we move the camp? Can we? Yes, we absolutely can. Why don't we set up right here? There ain't much going on in this town. Hit my caravan. Played War Tales for 32 hours or so before I even left the first area. It's probably a bit too slow for me to ever finish. Yeah, I mean, my issue with War Tales is just that the XP curve is really slow. So it's, you end up having to fight a bunch of extra fights in every area that really aren't necessary. It would be totally fine to go without those fights. And I felt like the game was just really kind of trying to pad itself out a bit. And it's good because like all the fights were still fun, but it was just a little bit like unnecessary. Perfect pace for me. It doesn't feel as slow once you get the hang of it. Yeah. I don't think it's bad. In fact, I really like the game. But oh, giant spiders. It was just something I found very difficult to stream for an extended period. Arachnid wildlife. Web spit. Corrosive blood. Regenerative carapace. We don't have any kind of antitoxins. Missed me, missed me. This was a mistake. I'm dead. I like how it's like, oh yeah, it's a random giant spider. And I'm like, okay, maybe I can try fighting it. Oh, no, no, no. This spider does 20 damage to your 10. To your 2, sorry. Very high danger con. Oh yeah, I guess I could have just clicked it and said, what's its danger rating? Which I can do shift left click. There we go. Very high danger, but he's unaware. Yeah, there's a lot of them in here. Oh. No, sir. See you dweebs later. We do got something over this way. It looks like maybe a church. I probably should be trying to get some sort of, I don't know, contracts or something to be doing. Oh, we got to go one more. Signal tower. A lot of dirt. Nice defensible location. We gotta have bandits up here. It's a lot of broken sticks. Locked. That's a bit disappointing. There's no fancy way to put it. That's just a bit disappointing. Always gather the herbs and run. I mean, we don't really need herbs for anything right now. I suppose our best thing is just to go try and cash in this quest. Signal tower, more like stick nail tower. Got him. We'll grab these lentils. Probably not a bad idea just to look out for some basic edible things. Enemy. Menemy is more like it, because there is many of them. They're low danger brigands. I'm just concerned because this guy's got a bow. Juked him. Probably not great when you have to stand still. Okay. Yo, look at us go. That blacksmith in the first town still wanted a bunch of hammers. You think, are these guys like guarding a bandit camp, or were they just on the road? Going beast mode. Oh, oh God. Why were bandits hanging out here? Also, why did my character yell no retreat just then? All right, I guess we'll move back to the camp so we can at least save. Kill some bandits. Battle cleavers? Rebels. Oh. Crit that guy right away. Oh God, the counterattacks are so nice. Hell yeah, dudes. Couple of homemade swords and a golden dang. And we leveled up. Weapon damage, block chance, counter chance, fumble. Accuracy and armor pin. Cooldown durations and ability energy cost. Magic power, pain resistance, and fortitude. I'm going to go strength for right now, I think. Keep going. Why not take the bow and arrows? I mean, I guess just because they take up space more than anything else. 5% max energy, grant minus 10% skill cost for 2 turns whenever we counter. I haven't picked up any of this armored combat stuff. Durability threshold of repair kits from 80 to 60. I'm going to take hard target because I actually don't have any way to counter arrows right now. So if somebody comes at us and they're just like shooting us with arrows, having any kind of benefit to fight that would be useful. Harvest that, harvest that. We got some rhubarbs. Grab some extra lentils just in case we need them. Is the game permadeath? You can play on Iron Man mode. I have opted not to because of how easy it is to die. And because I'm still kind of learning the tricks and trades. Oh my God, we don't have a pot to cook in. There's a winery there and Manshire here. Well, I guess we're just going to go up to Manshire. The horses can move soon. But not that soon. How many times have we died so far? We died 3 times at the brewery. 1 time against that spider. 4 times? What are you? Saiga. We do love parry mode. I am trying to be like a duelist was the idea. I want it to be a fancy lady knight So I thought it made sense. Ow. Nice. I mean, we're pretty good against bandits. We ain't the finest, but we're holding our own against them pretty well. Blade Dancer like in Tuesday's game? Yeah, we're kind of going with a bit of a Blade Dancer vibe. Charcoal chunks. I think we need those for crafting something in the base. Smithy? Okay. This town feels like a town. Carpenter's workshop. They call me Vagrant Tot, and the scrawny beast over there is Bobble. Everyone knows us around these parts. I'm a mercenary. Do you need a ride? Not this time. He's a junk dealer and he drives a cart. He's got sorcerer bracers, some tanned boots, light boots. I feel like I want to go for medium armor or heavy armor. It's sort of the vibe I've got going on. I suspect, yes, in the Baileys, it seems like there's always a governor in here. Would you be interested in buying books, treaties? We have heaps of them here. Pyromancy, geomancy, magic, dual wielding, range, survival, armored combat. I think we already have all of these. Do we have survival? Yeah. We do. You've got to be the governor. Don't need any mercenaries. You should talk to the elder. Okay. I'll be real. I thought I was talking to the elder. Makes me wonder, if you're not the elder, where is the elder? Pigeon coop? The Ivy and Vine Inn. What, does nobody work here? Oh, you work here. What are you selling? Some fried eggs, mushroom salad, Manshire Fare salad. The Manshire Fare would greet guests from all over the realm. The delicacy of local fruit was the stuff of stories. Well, I mean, that sounds like a good buy. How can you say no? You get $2 off if you return the plate. Garlic cheese bread. Yo. I am suddenly very hungry, IRL. There's too many thieves going on around town. I mean, I guess it's night, so we could stay here for a night. Oh, we might as well. I doubt I'm going to be able to find the elder until daybreak anyway. Need a bedroll. So the bedroll is a one-time use. If you put it down, it disappears. So it's good, but it takes up so much space in the inventory, it's kind of a bit hard to use. Hunger, 10%, 8%, 14%. Potatoes and mushrooms. Oh, you know what? You got fried eggs too. Let's eat them. That gets me down to 0% hunger, so at least I don't have to worry about going hungry. The smithy is here. Where's the elder? He lives south of the castle. There's a dovecote near his house. Oh, actually, I do know exactly what you're talking about. Do you sell anything different? You sure do. A huge cauldron used for the caravan upgrade cooking spot. A bastard sword. Bleed chance 12%. Crit fumble armor pen. I like that ours has increased block chance. Dude, this guy's got everything better than what we have. A chain belt. Slashing resistance and block chance. Honestly, that's probably not a bad purchase. We don't have a ton of money right now, though. 400, 400. This guy's got a lot of good medium armor. I like the idea of purchasing this. You know what? I'm going to buy it. You must be the elder. Knud. How do you expect people to find your house? Hang a flag. Oh, it makes sense. I may be an elder, but I'm a simple man. Chopping wood gives me time to think. Since I stopped drinking, there's no hiding away from it. Every new idea is smarter than the last. There's no truth in wine, a pointless drink. Okay. Should an elder of a winemaking village be saying this? Not my place to judge. If you want to drink like a pig, I won't bat an eye. Does this paper look familiar? It's at least half a year old. The Abbey. What was the problem? An entire pack of vampires with the giant beast from the leader. Looks like Lothar wasn't imagining things. How can I be sure the Abbey has been cleared out? I mean, how do you send your people there? I could wait. Or how do you think I got my hands on this contract? I mean, here's the thing is they give me the contract. That doesn't make any sense. Take your word for it. There's a problem. The contract has long expired. It seems to me like you don't want to pay up. No, I don't, he says. Great. So this is what I get for helping your village. This one is null and it wasn't me who signed it. There's no trickery on my part. You know what? We could use a mercenary right now, so how about a deal? I'll double the reward for the next contract you take from me in recognition of your past mirrors. Is that good enough? Throw in money for the old contract while you're at it. As for that dingy scrap of paper, here's 100 crowns on top, but only because I'm a charitable soul. Nah, keep your pittance to yourself. I'm looking for work. These are hard jobs. Fate of the scouting party in ominous light. Let's go fate of the scouting party. You've heard stories about the Crimson Plague and the devastation it brought upon the monks and the clergy. If Heron is determined to uncover the extent of the truthfulness, we sent a scouting party to explore a nearby monastery's catacombs. It's been days since we heard from them. 1,200 crowns. Okay. 3 days. It's just a few halls. One fellow swore he heard tortured female screams and wails. All right. I'm a lady. I have to go help save other ladies, of course. This is kind of nice. We get to pass by the caravan en route. It'll have to do. Is there any way to see the crafting? Reputation. Wide selection, common cause, advanced payments, favorable pricing. Oh, that's pretty cool. Magistrate Council, Grey Army, and others. The Rotten Willow Tavern. Go to a church for a blessing? I do think they do, yeah. I was hoping to be able to see rest mode, attack mode, shout, reload. I was hoping to see whether or not we could just see what else we needed to make this fancy cooking cauldron. Oh, he's got the altar for the praying spot. Sensors, the ritual candles. I mean, I need all of these, but maybe I'll find some if we're going to a monastery. Before one can become a Hierophant, you have to walk all over Aldar. The journey is long and perilous. If it wasn't for my trusty staff... Yeah, okay. Our village lacks a herbalist. Whenever someone falls ill, they're called on me. There's a herbalist living in the nearby woods, a hermit under the name of Darren or Dalen. It's been a while since we heard to him. Will you pass our offer to him? And if he agrees, walk him back to Manshire. Yeah, I mean, that sounds like a good deal. I'm not really going that way, but... And also, this guy can't give me a blessing? Oh, I have to pray at this, maybe? Yes. So this provides me with sacred damage, unholy resistance, crit avoidance, and XP gain. But only for 1,400 steps. Come on. Down you go. I don't think gathering any of this is even worth it. Elder insulted, altar prayed at. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Listen, we're mercenaries. We're not always the kindest or smartest. But we're trying to be good people. We are a knight after all, or at least we're a knight in training. Or arguably a real knight. I think it just depends on who you ask. We look so foolish in this hat, though. So this just requires a ladle and 2 chunks of charcoal. Okay, well, we're actually like doing okay for that then, because we picked up some charcoal while we were there as well. I'm gonna throw these poppies in. So we'll move that. Leeches. I guess, just in case. Oh, we have to talk to Brynn for this old contract. Elder said the contract's no longer binding. I'm out of contracts. If we want more gold, we got to find stuff. We focus on mercenary business. Once you've done with manshore contracts, I have a few other ideas. The Rotten Willow, which is the shady underground place. We can head for Denbury as well. Recommended level 10, 15. Okay. So we don't want to go south because there's a bunch of spiders down there. I mean, I could just move the caravan here. Part of me is thinking, like, why not? We've already scouted the stuff over here and it's hellish. Travel time 3 hours. Yo, perfect. Points of interest on all sides. We're gonna save up. We definitely got the night vibe of I don't care, either pay me or I leave. Listen, we're still looking for money. We're still mercenaries. We still gotta eat. I didn't take that $100 from him. Great. My blessing runs out in 200 steps. Just in time for me to get to the chapel. I'm gonna be honest, this looks a little bit foreboding. Proselyte women aren't uncommon, but many of them can't withstand the transformation and lose their mind, turning into raving furies. Unspeakable suffering has left this insane cultist with a single desire: to die for a higher purpose. Flagellant. Pain is the best proof of devotion. Flagellants incessantly torment themselves, hoping to garner favor from their god. Hey. Come get some. I was feeling pretty confident at the start of this fight. I gotta tell you, that's rapidly going downhill. Baleful scream and bloodthirst. There's my parry. Okay, I'm doing way more damage to her right now. Okay. You're medium danger. You're low danger. Perhaps they're scared of the sun. Or some such. Intoxication change, bleed resistance, immunity change. Oh, I guess that wasn't really necessary. Okay, our guy is in pain. This stuff is good for pain. I want to try to get back down there while I still have some of this holy damage. You know what I mean? Granting battle rage to an ally. Okay, interesting. Yo, we just spanked that dude, though. Crushed. Everything above 1 HP is padding. I guess that answers what happened to the scouting party. You can't rage at us if we cleave your head off. Confusion is nice. Oh, the war cry confuses characters. Oh. I mean, I was definitely under the impression that he hit him because his ability did like bonus. You know, it's like a classic, you hit them to buff them. Classic character who uses a whip ability. What are you? An outcast. Medium danger. Disengage. Blood craze. Dash. Elusiveness. Body rejected the gift, become outcast, driven completely insane. They drag out the miserable existence as fighting animals. The good news is that he seems to be the only one here who saw me. I'm assuming I probably get benefits for fighting in the light. Battle rage, parry. He's a slippery old fish. We're thirsty, so we might as well take a drink. Hey. Hey. Hit with the daze. Okay, the parry is real. It's so good. Two-handed sword treaties, volume 2. My dudes. Let's go. Feast of Steel, Arc Cleave, fight to the death. And with the name of the fair lady on his lips, Sir Daroth dons his helmet, draws a sword, and challenges Eloke to combat. His eyes burn with steely passion, and fear has no command over the paladin. The chieftain speaks. You come to your death. There will be no mercy for your people. No one will escape the massacre, and every fallen warrior will be avenged 100-fold. Once again, the old forest will rise in place of your cities. Once again, the ancient sacred oaks will bud leaves, as it was many years ago. With nothing else to say, he gives a signal. His son grabs the blades and charges the hero, striking him with vicious might that would bring down anyone to their knees. Anyone but Daroth. He regains his balance, raises the sword, and with a single arcing strike, lops off 5 orcish heads. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I want to do. Fight to the death, consecutive two-handed sword hits against the same target, grants stagger and counter chance. Each received strike gives block and block power. Oh, so this just makes you, basically the longer you fight, the more you block and counter. Arc Cleave delivers a strike to 5 adjacent tiles with weapon damage, stagger chance, and bleed chance. Yes, okay. Feast of Steel. Stance type. Adds counter chance, accuracy, and crit. Each third strike gives 100% stagger chance. Grants an extra stack of the effect. Basic two-handed sword strikes prolong the effect. Only one stance may be active at a time. I don't think I have a stance yet. And Recklessness, which just basically more enemies around you the more you do. I'd love to take a stance. That would be good. Cleave is good. Is it passive? No, it's like an ability. 20 turns cooldown, 28 energy to cast it. Piece of cloth, a wire. Ooh, a rare amulet. A pot. We needed one of those. I guess I used that a little bit early there. Ooh. Dudes, what is happening? This guy's got 81% of his health left. I'm dead. We beat the first guy, the first one of those guys we absolutely slaughtered. That guy came in, crit us, and just destroyed us. Is it because we no longer had a blessing? That was wild. Holy moly. What a vibe check. Well, we know we can take out the first room with relative ease. The dungeon is different. Oh my god.
Hey.
I was not expecting the dungeon to change. No. That means we're not going to find our treaties. I'm bleeding. What a disappointment. I mean, we might still find the treaties, but...
Hey.
Hey. What?
Hey.
Hey. She's got that ranged attack, so I was like, let's just bait her in close. She looks naked. I mean, I think that the cultists probably are a little bit in the nude. Sugar. Three? Okay, we're running. Medium danger. Gonna hop up. Give ourselves a moment to heal. Wow, we got banged up there pretty bad. Those guys are tough. Definitely not to be underestimated. Quasi-morph tactics. Hiding around a corner. Opening doors, taking a shot, running back. I'm gonna do the same thing to these guys. Come here after me, dude. Okay, who's at what? You're at 3%. Let's kill you. Gee whiz. We're going to heal up here for a second. Can't wait till we get stuff that's like better than these healing salves, which I'm currently out of. So I actually don't know what we're going to do to heal anymore. Blacksmithing tongs, disarm kits, lockpicks. This item is required to receive the reward for your contract. Okay. Oh, I have to find 4 of the scouts. Oh, there's some more healing items at least. Nice. Another charcoal chunk. We need that for the base for the cooking pot. Grayed out corpses on top. Being nude is like step 9 of most cults. Wondering if that type of mob has a life draw skill. Oh, quite possibly, yeah. I mean, they are somewhat vampires. Spears treaties. I mean, still worth money, I guess. This deer pelt is worth quite a lot. This battle cleaver's not. So that gives us a little bit of room. What's this do? Oh, that's for smoke bombs. Okay, I don't think we've searched all this stuff in the north. Spearmint, mind worms. Okay, we have noise. I forgot traps were a thing. 83 is a pretty good chance. Huh? Did he whip himself? Lash Blessing. Yeah, give himself battle rage for 9 turns. That's fine, we'll parry him. Whew. Magic mace. Oh, God. Oh, I'm not fully healed. He'll step there. We shout. He steps here. No, we can wait 2 turns. Yikes. Vampiric Blood replenishes 6% max health and energy per turn. Blood Craze for 2 turns. Delivering strikes grants an extra strike of this effect and refreshes its duration. Oh, wow. Elusiveness, dodge chance 22%, damage taken -11. Moving to other tiles grants an extra stack of this effect. He is confused, though, for 6 turns. I'm actually thinking about running away from him. He can probably catch me because he's got that dash ability. No, he's got everything off cooldown right now. Never mind. Let's Warcry. %. It's totally RNG right now. I don't know if Hewing Strike does damage or if it just does bleed and body part. If the strike does damage, applies to target with move resistance and bleed resistance. Doubles the skill's effect if the unit is targeted. I missed. Goddamn. Running makes it heal. I mean, I was thinking that we could just like run down its skill cooldowns. Man, those guys are brutal. But I mean, they're clearly also designed to run people down. So it's like if you don't get in there right away. All right. New chapel. An unidentified belt, an amethyst. Only one way in and out with a door. What are you, a wizard? Sacrificial blood, which remains active until the caster's death. Using spells against a target affected by this grants magic power and healing efficiency. Blood magic. Oh, man. Oh, why is it always gotta be blood magic, man? You have a lot of HP. You have a lot more than I thought you would. Okay, we have sacrificial blood. We have bleeding. We can rest. I'm gonna lose all my blessing here, which sucks. But we got a magic potion out of it, maybe. That guy's dead. Third time's the charm, just like the brewery, right? I mean, I sure hope so. Disenchantment scroll. We're gonna yell at him. We're gonna parry. Honestly, getting the yell parry combo off right away just seems so important. Dude, that guy was brutal. Picked up a magic mace out of it, though. Another flagellant. Okay. How does this affect hewing strike? Body part damage. I guess I can't see his body part damage. Ooh, minor leg injury. Militia flail. That's a real weapon. 23 crushing damage. Man, okay. So this is part of the problem right now is we're still using a really bad weapon. I have a splint so I can stabilize this. Will that go away? Nice. Prudence. Dodge chance 20%. Okay, if I heal it all the way, it fixes. Lots of traps in this place. Protective seals, jars. There's another big boy up there. That's 3. That 4th corpse, that's the last corpse we need to figure out what happened to the scouting party. He says, without room to take it. That's the charcoal we need to upgrade the pot. There's 2 guys up there, though they haven't spotted me. The real question is do I try to bait them? Warfare treaties 2. You can actually go in there. Can you also go in there? Yes. Can you go in there? No. That's enough room for that book. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking run. Running now before we get too big for our britches. Here's the thing, we can always come back. And we can come back with whatever kind of loot we make. I mean, honestly, we could just drop all this stuff off and then go right back down. Hit a quick save. Wouldn't be the worst idea we've ever had. Move, 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 move. Dude, this drifter sword does almost as much damage as my two-handed sword. So much loot. I need a ladle. After you turn in the quest, it will seal the dungeon. Really? Well, when you put it like that, I guess we're going right back down. Maybe grab some more healing. I only have one band-aid, which has got me a bit worried, but we can see how that works. I guess we can always craft bandages with rags and cloth scraps. I mean, I feel like we're right here. We might as well go back down and see what else we can find. We are wet, sticky boys. Let's go this way first, though. Let's not go that way. Let's not go that way at all. There's 2 of those monsters down there. We still also have prudence, which is really nice. A ladle. Dudes, we just upgraded the cooking pot. Take all this stuff. Why not? Enchantment scroll. A throwing net recipe. Ladles, plates. I mean, I'll take the plate, I guess. Mugs. Can I just toggle holding Alt? I'd love that. Oh, but then everything would be lit all the time. I feel like that would be more frustrating somehow. Oh, are you another one of those blood sorcerers? You sure are.
Hey.
I like when we crit, we hit things that are near us. The ritual candle we need for upgrading the, what do you call it as well? Don't really need to take that. Classic moment in all forms of media. Let's go this way. Shines light. Maybe let's not go that way. I like that though. Otherwise I miss things. That's totally fair. Really heavily into old school isometric RPGs. We're holding Alt as like a cheat code to win. There are 2 more of those dweebs up there.
Hey.
In fact, I know there's another guy too, because we didn't yet see.
Hey.
Shoot. Nice. I do love the parry ability ever so much. This guy is doing some real damage. There was that other guy up there still. That was pretty good. Oh, there he is. Jeez, I didn't even see him. He's got to be the last one up there. Slaughtered. Yeah. Maybe I should move towards it. I don't know here. It dashed. It hasn't used elusiveness. It's going to move there, and then one more. So let's wait. We'll yell. We'll counter. We'll try to bleed it. We missed. Oh, God. No, I'm dead. Maybe. Maybe. But probably not. I was actually thinking about hitting that trap. Oh, he hit it. Oh my God, the confusion. Oh, they can open doors. All right. Let's heal up and go back in. How many healing salves do I have left? I feel like not many. 5? It's not bad. Drop loot, save, and go again. No, look, I got this guy here on his own. Oh, okay. His buddy did hear him. Come on. %, HP. He's dead. Ready to back out at a moment's notice. I'm in pain, so let's use that. It's the last of my healing salves. We're hungry. I got some bread. We're thirsty. I got some water. We're getting better at killing these guys. 99 dungeon raiders quit before they strike two-handed sword treaties. Wow, he went back far. Cabbage. There he is.
Hey.
Go pass one, yell, parry. Okay, you got confused, I guess. Strike. He's bleeding. Oh man, the confusion is very much doing good for us here. We're going to parry. I'm going to strike him with another bleed attack. Big confusion win on that one. Leather scales. Pieces of cloth. Another gemstone for the pouch. Treaty on staves. I mean, it doesn't seem like there's any reason not to read treaties. Ooh. Ooh. Secret locked room with shelves. And carrots. That was not the most useful what I was hoping for, but we got another one of these guys. All right, I guess let's wait for him here. Confusion, parry. Hit him with a bleed attack. I'm in pain, which is not great, but it's pretty minimal. Nice. Do I have anything to get rid of that pain? I don't think I do. Nope. Every room I go into stresses me out more and more. And for good reason. Azadar, the Tormentor. Medium danger. That's actually not that bad. But this guy has a ton of abilities. And most of them appear to cause bleeding damage. And here's the thing. I'm out of bandages. I got one bandage. Are we ready to fight this guy? Like maybe a good confusion shout. Yeah. Nobody remembers a coward. You're right. Ooh, he is not alone in there. Okay, no, we gotta go. Optimism. Believing in yourself is the most important thing. Game, you gotta do me like that. Oh, dude, I can't take on 3 of them. That's insane. I'm optimistic. I'm not crazy. I don't know if these guys will follow me because they're humans. All right, well, look, we came out. Well, I'm going to go drop off the stuff and save. Last thing I want is to have to fight a bunch of those ghouls again. Game is goating beyond. This dungeon is packed, yeah. I mean, it was a 2-star dungeon. And we're in, like, the starting equipment still, basically. We don't have any better weapons, no. But we do have the cooking spot upgrade. Bum, 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 bum. Now we can cook. What can we cook, you might ask? A great question. Not a lot at the moment. Okay, this caravan has a ton of space, which is nice. I'm all out of healing gear. That makes a bit of a problem. Do we know how to make any healing gear? Would you recommend the game? Like, what are the big pros? Huge open world. Make your builds however you want. There's a lot of different ways to play it. Very grimdark, mercenary style, solid challenges. A lot of the combat feels like a puzzle, especially as you begin to unlock more stuff. It's about what does the enemy have versus what do you have, and how can you kind of like toss those items in different directions. I don't even know how to make healing herbs. In general, I would recommend it right now. Rags and cloth scraps. I do have cloth scraps, don't I? Pieces of cloth. I guess that's not cloth scraps. Leather armor. Are you leather? No. These are. It's not really going to do much for us, though. We don't have, like, any apothecary stuff. I tell you what, let's just save and go back in. I'm convinced if we're smart about it, we can still kill this guy. As long as I don't aggro the whole room. We picked up magic items, but we don't have any scrolls of identification. So unfortunately, it's not stuff we can easily use. We will be able to get a better weapon once we've killed these guys off. Or actually, really, once we go cash in the quest. There is another room down that way, but it's just full of those ghouls. I feel like the boss is the way to go right now. They haven't seen me? It's both of them. All right, let's we'll let them reset. Oh man, why am I hungry now? You know what? I don't really have an answer to that, so.
Hey. Hey.
Come on, big guy.
Hey.
Is he blind?
Hey.
No. Goes here and here. We shout him there. Huge critical on the first hit, and we parry immediately for another 50. We knocked off almost half his health in the opening turn. Another amazing 20 there. He's bleeding. He's still confused. %. Oh my god, dude, we rocked him. Maybe I did just need to believe in myself. He should aggro both of them. I don't understand what this guy does. For whom the bell tolls, makes a large amount of noise, attracting all proselytes within 9 tiles. Deals psychic damage and armor pen to all enemies, and does sanity. Life leech, bloodthirst, range of 2. Okay, so like, I'm just gonna hit you with an early confusion to try and slow down that guy behind you, and then I'm gonna try to kill you so that you can stop buffing him. I picked up a second win, but I'm bleeding. Past 1 turn. Parry mode. Go for the hands. Altar bell and a traveling staff, dudes. Crushed it. I don't need to take that. But that altar bell we can use for upgrading the caravan. And my guy is hungry, so I don't really know how much sitting around healing I should be doing, but... Ooh, a very fancy rare belt. And a boss chest. Unidentified gloves, a silver decanter, sea pearls, a carved gold ring. Small caskets and crowns. Well, that was worth going back for sure. That's pretty much it. There's that one room with the 2 super ghouls in it. I don't know if we should fight them. Obviously, I'm thinking about it. Don't. I believe we said cowards weren't remembered, but fine. I've died enough times to them already. We are also desperate for food right now. And it don't look like them any round. Bravery and stupidity is a thin line. I walk it often. Can I eat barberries? Few eat barberries without necessity. They're mostly consumed to treat a plethora of ailments. So no, not really. So we're going to move that in. We're going to move that in. We're going to move that in. A vivifying essence. That's nice. We can wear this ring. It gives us 4 energy. I mean, we don't have anything else right now. 1 band-aid, 1 altar bell. Check out that. I do have, you know what? I've got a carrot. I've got cabbage. I've got rhubarb. I can make a soup out of that. Oh, I have lentils. I have lentils galore. Let's fill this pot with some water and make some lentil soup. Does not count as a vegetable. You've got the soup. Vegetable, mushroom. Gruel is just for the vegetable, but I guess that filled us up enough for now. Spoils in 8 days. Some of this stuff I was just thinking we could craft into some quick fodder. Move, 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 move. Craft. Oh, the quest keeps being confused because I keep opening and closing this stuff. I mean, we might as well take these out. We can go cash that quest in now. Please tell me you can send NPCs to forage. So if I can get $1,000, I can upgrade the caravan and unlock a ranger who will go hunting for us. All we need is one of the altars. Oh, and we can get blessings at the camp? Oh, that will be huge, dudes. Straw and straw dummies. Sturdy chest. All right. Well, what's this upgrade as well? A chicken coop. Cages of chickens, sacks of grain. Hilarious. We just sold some of them. Special spices, spoiling speed of all food in the caravan storage. That's pretty cool. I do feel like we might as well fill this pot up all the way right now, so it at least has all that going. Brynn, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the agency. So we have a quest to cash here or here, and we have 2 points of interest around. We've got some nice options. I feel like exploring these points of interest is a good idea. We could probably do like tack. I don't know if you can cross a river, but if we could do like that winery and then up, that would be smart. Alternatively, you know what, actually, I could do these 2 points of interest and then we could just move the caravan, say, here. Then we're close to the herbalist. And we're kind of closer back to where we started, where we do have some quests to cash in still. The road to the north probably goes across the river as well. Quite possibly, yeah. Yeah, I kind of wouldn't mind like even looking for a town. Based on where they are, I feel like there could be a town over here with a map of the area. But I tell you what, why don't we save that all for the next adventure tomorrow, because that's all the time we got for this video. So I hope you'll join us back tomorrow as we continue on. You can swim the river, but it takes your spell points. Okay, and you'll get wet. That's going to be all for today. Thank you for our first couple looks at Stoneshard here. We're going to play more of this tomorrow, so I can't wait to see kind of what else we got in store. I feel like we're starting to get a feel for the build and a bit of a vibe with the parries and the counter strikes, so I want to see how we can build that up and carry on and get a new sword tomorrow as well. So I hope you tune back in. Bye for now.